Yeah, welcome to the Agams Lectures tutorial series. So what you have today is continuation of calculus STP 213, which is part 3. While other department like School of Engineering is the course code as MTH 211, but they are the same thing with calculus. That is the course title. Then the topic we have today is differentiation of function of one variables. Differentiation of function of one variables. Then from this point, it says differentiation is the rate of change of one variable y called the dependent. Then variable with respect to an independent variable x, that is full stop. That is example of what an independent. Then the differential coefficient of y with respect to x is symbolized by dy ds, or function of f, that is pi of s, that is function of s. So this one now, this symbol now, that means notation. This dy ds means notation, and dy ds simple means it is something with the slope. If you don't want to call it slope, you can call it gradient. Likewise, this point. Then the summary of this dy ds simple means this is equivalent with y2 minus y1 divided by s2 minus s1. So this is comprehension of this one, that means dy ds. So let's go straight to the function now. But from this point now, we have the graph of this. So this graph now is trying to indicate how dy ds can be what determined. Like when you have something like this, under y-axis, that is partial y, under s-axis, that is partial s. Then general name for this one is called dy ds. So let's go to the another aspect of this. We say that differentiation can differentiate in two ways. Differentiation can be differentiated in two ways. The first one, we are using general formula. Differentiation functions can be determined two ways. From this point, differentiation functions, the first one is can be determined two ways. The first one is using general formula. Using general formula, that is the first one of differentiation, using general formula. The second one is using first principle. First principle of this, using first principle. Then that is another way you can use differentiation. Then let's start from using general formula from this point. Using general formula, then from here we can simply say that when you have something like this, y is equal to s over n. This point now is what it means as the function of differentiation using general formula. But once you introduce dy ds, what I mean now, if you don't want to call it dy ds, say delta y delta x. Once you introduce something like this, it will not change to n into n minus 1. So at this point now, you can say plus k. Plus k, we can say where, and try to bring out the parameters, where k is equals to constant, that is for k. Then our n representing your power. In this point, representing what? Power. Or you can call it index. So that is the parameters of this one. So knowing that now, in your exam, based on this calculus, whenever you have something like this, if I ask you to determine, find the y ds, find the y ds of this using general formula. So this is the formula we use. There's another one area now. If I ask you find the y ds using first principle, the formula is different. Using product rules, the formula is different. Using quotient rule, the formula is different. Using function of function, which you can know it at chain rules, the formula is different. Just keep watching at Agams tutorial series. Then let's start from example now. Examples 1. Examples 1 Then if I ask find the y, the s, find the y, the s of the following, in this point, then I can say that a y equal to, remember, of the following using general formula. That is end of this point. That I say 3s raised to power 4 plus 2s raised to power 2 plus 10. That is the first one. 2, if I have y equal to 7s raised to power 2 plus 3s raised to power 3 plus 5s, then plus 100 at s equal to 1. So this is just the question now. Algebra tutorial series will give you the solution. So from this point now, let's go straight to the solution. Now this is examples now. First one, just write it down. Find the y, the s of the following using general formula. A, y equals to 3s raised to power 4 plus 2s raised to power 2 plus 100. B, y equals to 7s raised to power this. Remember, this is 10 plus 10. Then this one means y equal to 7s raised to power 2 plus 3s raised to power 3 plus 5s plus 100 at s equal to 1. So see now what happened here by taking it now one after the other. That is, we are starting from number 1. So number 1 question say that first thing you have to do, you start from solution. That is solution number 1. You bring out the question, in this case, y equal to 3s raised to power 4 plus 2s 2 plus 10. This is 10. Then we delete this point. They have something like this. So then when you delete this point now, are we okay? So this one, we are trying to bring out the question number 2 out for easy recapping. Then from this point now, we have something like this, solution. So what you have to do now, you introduce the formula of general formula of differentiation. The first one say that I can simply go straight by saying changing y, changing s is equals to n into n minus y. This is constant. This point now is constant. That is the formula. So what you have to do now, I simply tell you that initially that wherever you see n representing what? Power. This is the power, this is power. Are we okay? So let us bring out the parameters now. You say where n, the first n here, we have it as what? 4. Then I will call it n1. I will call this one n2. We have it as what? 2. So from this point now, and note, write it somewhere that differentiation of any given constant number is equal to 0. Anything, differentiation of any given constant number is equal to 0. What is constant number? A constant number is a number does not attach with any variables. Like 10 is constant, 100 is constant. Are we there? Then from this point now, I'm using the formula now. I can simply say that therefore the y, the s now, this is my 3. I will write 3. This is coefficient of 3. Remember, under this 3 now, there's n here. That is my power. So in placement, any place I see n in this point now, I will put what? 4. Dot means multiplication. That is 3 dots 4, which is s raised to power 4. Because of n is 4 here. The 1 is constant, say minus 1. So we are using this formula now. Next as point now, I say plus. Then we have something like this. I will say have 2 dot 1. My n is this. I will say have 2 into x. Remember, we have 2 minus 1. Then differentiation of any constant number is what? 0. Because 10 is a constant number. So from this point, we have it as dot means multiplication. In mathematics, it says 3 times 4 is 12. X, 4 minus 1 is 3. Plus 2 times 2 is 4. Into this minus this is 1. So you leave it this way, don't write it. So plus what? 0. And remember, anything you added with 0 is the same with the number. So if I say the whole of this add by 0, that's 12 raised by s3 plus 4s plus 1. The answer will give us as the y, the s, changing y, changing s, will give us 2s3 plus 4s. So this is what you asked to find. That is how to do it using general formula. Like here, I introduced the formula. You can go straight by saying, for you now, because I have already know it, you can go this way by saying 3 times 4, 12, minus 1, 3. That is to go straight to get the answer. 2 times 2, 4, minus it, 1. Differentiation of 10, 0. So that is answer for this. So let's go to the example 2. Example 2, are we okay now? So example 2 now, from this point now, example number 2. Then example 2 now, to watch, we have y equal to 7s squared plus 3s cubed plus 5s plus 100. Then at s equal to 1. So what you have to let go straight now, since I've already know how to use the formula, simple say that this time this is what? 14. S 2 minus 1 is 1. Are we there? Plus 3 times 3 is 9. 3 minus 1 is 2. Plus 1 times 5 is 5. Then 5 minus this is raised to power 0. Any number raised to power 0 is 1. So we have it as 1 into 0. So remember, at s is equal to 1. Then the y, the s, changing y, changing s, means 14 bracket. Any place I see s, I'll put 1, which is 1, plus here, or 1 plus 5 plus 0. Therefore, we have here 4 times this, 14 times 1, 14, 9 plus 5 plus 0. So, which is equal to, from this point now, 14 by this now, 23. 23 plus this will give us 28, plus 0 will give us 28. That is the y, the s of this. The answer is what? 28. And remember the formula we use. We say, using this formula, that is n this minus this. That's how we got this. So, let's go straight to the next. Okay. So let's go straight to the next one. So remember now, we are working with Agam's tutorial series presented by Charles, the Maths Man. Thank you.